So I done this thing yesterday. I thought it was Friday, so I went Big EP. You know, it's fine. I still got today. Hmm. For a Sunday, it's weirdly quiet. This is just a really slow start today. Oh, actually, to be fair, there's like a mission thing happening, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of our staff and people are still helping with that. Might be understandable. Mm.
Yo,
With Aiden Fernina. I don't know.
I'm doing good.
Understand. Good day. At least I hope.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I am doing my best. I ended up sleeping big long because I've been up all night working stuff. That's why I wasn't around yesterday. I slept in.
Mm. All good. What you working on?
I know,
Anything good?
just nothing of note, just taxes, forms, that sort of thing. Well, not really taxes, a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. I can't pay taxes, sadly.
We have to, we own the building. Well, we technically don't own the building. I
Yeah.
think Fable still does? I don't know. We still gotta pay the taxes for it.
Oh no, I thought Skipper owns it.
We were planning on fully purchasing it, but we haven't gotten around to it yet. Other things came up. We were gonna have like a whole fundraiser and everything. I guess we still are going to have a big fundraiser whenever we get around to that.
Speaking of fundraisers, I know Lorelei wants to do another one.
I know. It is the wash car? Car wash?
Yeah, car wash.
What is that? Hey.
Hello. I'm back from the fucking basement.
Hey, sir.
Why do y'all still go there?
There was no y'all. That was my first time. Unfortunately, it's, was trying to burn reality to the ground, so, I applied 12 gauge to the problem until it stopped. Thank you. But yeah, I didn't actually see any combat over there because they had a lot of people with a little bit more zest in their capabilities. So instead, I ran logistics and medical all day. Ironically enough,
How many buildings
most
do
of
they
my
blow
medical
up?
was performed on the undead.
I want to know.
Hmm?
How many buildings do they blow up?
I ran an APC through, I think it was a laundromat. But that was
You
in
blew
Saphira.
things
I'm not
up.
talking about. I didn't blow things up. I ran a fucking vehicle through one thing.
Damn. Can't believe you
Yeah,
fell in.
unfortunately, so here's the fun thing. Have you ever tried fighting something you can't see? It's generally kind of bad, isn't it? So that was the problem we encountered when some of them had suns on their head, where if you looked at them too long, they drove you crazy. So instead, what I decided to do is, if I can't look at the enemy, and I can't see the enemy to shoot them, instead what I'll do is I'll batten down the hatches, make my foot a brick on the accelerator, and wait until the crunching stopped. Turned out it worked.
And you drove into a laundromat as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
Damn. Poor laundromat, victim of war.
I mean, the whole fucking city's a victim of their incompetence, but it is what it is.
It's a victim of a lot of things. I'm pretty sure it's not incompetence. I think that's like the last thing.
Well, specifically, Dragonspire's incompetence, though apparently they
yeah.
had no way of telling when this was arriving.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I have a
I'm
feeling
pretty
my
sure
response
haven't they
was
known
very
about these
competent.
chaos, madness things for like years?
Yeah, but apparently they didn't know they could just burst out.
We've known about that for like over a year now. Oh, like Galdir himself even
because
told
of-
us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just relaying what they told me. Do I believe them? No. Do I like the way it started? No, but at least we fucking ended it.
Yippee!
A tentative yippee.
A gift for you for doing public service. I know.
My gift, one yippee.
It is dealt with, so
Well,
it's not an
yeah.
issue.
It's dealt with, and most importantly, no one died, so double good. Unfortunately, there are at least 2 people whose eyes burned out of their sockets, which is gnarly. But hey, I guess that's what happens when you're playing with fire.
Get the cool new chrome eyes. Metal.
I'm not sure these folks do much in the way of chroming.
Sucks for them, I guess. I guess magic then? I don't know. I don't know how you replace eyes other than sticking metal ones in. Get the camera vision.
I got no clue.
I guess they could, like, hire someone to grow new ones like they did with Ash that one time, but that shit's expensive.
Or my arm, come to think of it, but yeah.
Also, I imagine you would need sample original stuff. They do not have any eyes left.
I got no idea.
No. I'm not a biologist.
I mean, to be perfectly
Cloning
honest,
person.
like I said, ironically enough, I was mostly treating the dead.
Hmm.
Because, they're a little bit easier to treat, and they don't, you know, if everyone else is rocking holy healing magic, the guy who just snaps a bone into
Greetings.
place king.
What's up?
Howdy.
Yo.
Yeah?
I'm just
Wait, why are we
reminiscing about
talking
my
about
stupidity.
bone snapping? Oh, okay.
Why not?
Never mind, now I know I was talking about bone snapping.
Yeah, the whole issue yesterday.
My head.
I'd also heard that things had gotten bad here. I assume everyone's okay? Didn't hear
Could
anything
only
about it over
assume.
comms.
From what Skipper mentioned, something about someone beating up Mathiel. I don't know.
Well, just in case. We're
Yeah,
gonna
it was
keep it
low-key.
jokes today.
I don't know. It's like the one time I decided to sleep in, and then shit happens. This is why I always work.
Yeah, you'd be. Okay, I just need to be careful in a sense. Alright, cool. I can see that now. Awesome.
At least he's
I wanted to
okay.
use the God Slayer on him, but Tiemski said no.
Damn.
It was the one time to test it out.
Oh, how was he? Was he doing well?
Charles.
Showed up yesterday and beat up Nate. That's what I'm hearing.
What?
Hemsky said saw him.
Wow.
How was Hemsky? He was doing well?
Yeah. He's doing good.
This is good to hear.
Probably not 100%, but yeah.
Obviously, it's only been like a
all that
week.
fun
I
stuff.
realized I should.
Good to see he's doing well.
The fucking medical comms.
You could. You can also stand or sit closer.
Okay.
Feel free to sit on the funny table. It is a good seating arrangement. This wasn't intended, but it worked out this way.
Worried about the. Okay.
It's sturdy. I see I see
That's
the problem.
actually-
There's a gun in my face.
Yeah. Hey, at least
just
not
do
in the
what I do.
robbery way.
That's a bit better.
What do you do?
I put my leg up
Beep.
so I can actually turn.
Howdy.
Hey, Magpie.
How is Kiwi finding it? I've not spoken to you in a little bit.
Functional.
Understood.
I'm here to meet someone.
Understood. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here for friend units.
Thank you, but I'll be okay.
Understood. This is a safe meeting? Do you need a room?
I don't think it's one that would be in need of an in-room.
Understood.
I see the stall is popping today.
It's a good seating
I suppose
arrangement.
so.
Let me know if you
They
need
didn't want me to
anything,
sit over there because apparently I was very quiet, so.
Yeah, you were.
Understandable.
Either way, no bangs, no scratches, and my eyes haven't
I'm
popped
sorry,
out of
what
my
was that,
sockets,
Magpie?
so yeah.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah, I just got back from a music
Okay.
festival, so I missed all that bullshit.
You probably thought the weird ass scream
I'll be
was just part of the
around.
set decoration.
Understood.
Funnily enough,
Feel free not be stranger. I don't know how that saying goes.
because I was listening, because we was at a metal concert.
Puss.
Oh god.
So
Hey.
just thought that's a weird place for a fucking scream.
Hey, you know what? Glad
Something
it
is
worked
definitely
out.
up. Come on.
You don't have to fucking check Metagram and say like, oh no, everybody else had that fucking stream. Okay, so it wasn't proper music.
Yeah. Got to be a bone
Yeah,
doctor.
what bands are playing?
That's
Metal
good.
concert, right?
That's a good
What
question.
bands?
The bands?
Yeah,
Any good ones?
how was
No,
it?
what band?
Yeah.
Oh, what band? Oh, yeah, there's just some small like indie pog rock group from back where I'm from.
Ah, I see, I see.
Nice.
Pog rock?
Prog rock. Oh,
Was
prog
that
rock?
peep?
No, it's
What?
short for progressive.
Yeah, prog rock. Yes, sir.
Oh, and not a rock that is pogging.
Yeah.
Pogging,
Anything for sale?
theoretically.
Hypothetically?
Fucking timing.
I said
Theoretically.
theoretically, but, same difference.
Supposedly, there are things in this booth that I may buy.
But not on the booth.
Perhaps.
Is it under the booth? Or under this little mat?
It's inside your
can't-
heart.
I don't have one. So there
Real
is nothing.
booth
Are you sure
purchases
about
were the
that?
Oh my
friends we
lord.
made, but wait,
I mean,
no, let's not
technically your
purchase
core
a
is like your
friend.
heart.
What's this thing?
Yeah, that would
But
be
it's also my
slavery.
brain.
Well, no.
and
That would not be
Don't you
good.
have like a jar with a heart in it or something?
Yes, I want to get over to the rip. I
Actually,
think,
yes.
I need
Not a
to go and
human
check it
bleeding heart, but like a weird heart made
I was
of
about to
ice
say,
that I got from a
Nate,
fallen
yeah, from what I keep
knight
hearing.
thing. I
Well, have you
charged
checked
It's
in
me-
there?
stable from what I've heard, so...
Every time I pull it out, it's
But
really
actually,
cold.
I think
Like if I start pulling it out,
I'm actually gonna go
you
check
know,
out
like
Nate. Oh,
fog
it's
machines,
called
it'll be like
Yomida.
that, spewing out of the bag and just everywhere.
At least you got an easy free frog machine.
It has a few items. Have this mystery USB stick. I don't know what's on it. Could have many things.
Ooh,
Have this
could be cool.
cool funny rock. Goes a little bit. I don't know what it does. and have this gun.
Oh, gun.
Gun.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm.
Do you want me to be like a little, I think I've told you before about my all-seeing rock eyes, right? Do you want me to be a little bit of an appraisal on this here doohickey?
Well, if you want to.
I mean, if it's something cool, you could upsell that, right? You could be like, I figured out what it does. It does this. I will take no fee for doing this work for you, as I find you cool.
Understood. Feel free.
And I do it out of the kindness of my heart. Right. Oh, I'm not gonna use my hands. I can't even spit.
It is a mana crystal. It has mana infused into it. This can be used for magical crafting, or probably you could eat it. I don't know how people interact with magic stuff.
Oh snap! It's a mana crystal. I
Understood.
eat those all the time, but I'm gonna be honest. I eat a lot of expensive things that could probably be used for better things in other people's hands. You have a fine selection of items today, and I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not gonna use, that's too precious to be eaten. Well, no, not precious to be eaten. I eat those all the time, but like in this specific case, I feel like you might get some hot customers, because that's got magic in it, and you can use it to make magic things with it, which is, it's a commodity.
Commodity?
The price you had, you could probably bump it up. Take care.
Have a good one.
Huh. Oh. I know that.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, how much are you going to be selling the crystal for then?
Yeah, I don't know how to price magic things. I guess someone could make something out of it, but I'm not a magic person. You said it was of some value, so probably a bit higher than I usually price things.
Well, how much would you mark it up to?
I was originally going to sell it for like 20 credits, but I might sell it for like 500 credits now. That seems fair.
Absorbing thought.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Called it. Second time at least.
I can mark it down depending. So, but what I'll do, here's the strategy with selling things, is you, assuming that you don't see someone who is probably, or not assuming, you have to always make it double the price,
Private information, you don't need to divulge that to me.
because sometimes I get a chump who will pay double the price.
I wish, but I can't let anyone talk me out of it.
If they're smart, they'll barter, and then you barter with them. You can sometimes get a better price, but you always make it a double the price before you start selling things.
Question: Any idea of the pawn shop and the bar are open today? Anytime?
Pawn shop should be open. Charles is around. I just don't know where he is. He might be in there.
Well, it's only open when he's in there, so...
If you don't see him in there, then
Gotta
just walk
figure out-
around and look for the guy with the cool gas mask with the green eyes on it.
I was only here for like.
I know.
I just need to do a little bit of shopping, but.
I see. I came out here because I didn't know what to do after we went to the hospital.
Almost forgot. I put up the board.
Okay, I'm not here for you. I'll be back.
No
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
And I've learned some tricks in doing this.
Not me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Too late.
Listen, me and Bruce are quite literally.
The thing I'm up against is something I can't fight.
Quite literally.
Listen, we
So I don't.
literally, the day that shit happened, we went up to the second floor of the main lobby, and we both just looked at each other and just like, we want to kill her.
I mean, yeah, right.
Did she just meow at us?
I don't do that either.
I think she just
I
did.
have about 3 places I can go
Oh,
that
well.
is safe from anyone.
One to the top of.
Well, 2 actually.
To the top of the second floor in the main lobby. In that one little
Very
dark
specific.
area in the back.
And the.
hollow.
I missed that corner.
Yeah.
But divulge if you may.
We were sad that we were talking about it. I was fucking
Are we
furious.
talking one evil guy with a lot of power and
I was
reach
ready to hurt.
I'm
or
alright.
just a lone villain?
Mhm.
I think so was Bruja too.
I didn't mean anything. Honestly, that one ain't the bad one. It's all their friends that are the issue. Oh, hi.
Have you seen a giant
Yeah.
woman with white hair, possibly covered in blood?
Yes, that way.
She's not that way. I was just over there.
I mean, she did walk
Her
that
phone
way.
says
That's the last time I saw her.
Ping that it was over there, but I don't see her anymore.
If she's maybe cleaning up the blood, she might be at the ribbon ship.
I mean,
The place where you get the needles, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the exact same. I am also in that situation.
Mm,
So,
What I've tried in the past is I want to know what I'm going to do now.
Look, the best way to fight that is. Oh, never mind. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No. What were you gonna?
But I'm going to offer what I do.
I was gonna say I'm surprised that
The
none of
best
the
way to
stuff
fight-
is open.
organic or
What
Yeah,
were you gonna
same.
say?
I was gonna say the best way to fight her is not to fight her because one, she can kill us in very quickly.
Actual human rights and can't be treated as property if they are proven to be sentient.
I mean, can't vampires die if you like get like a wooden stake or whatever it is, or?
Huh? There can.
Might work. I don't know for sure. Oh, there he is. And there he goes. Never mind.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the pawn shop to open.
Do you
Just
want
like,
a
oh, there he is.
cookie?
Ah, never mind.
come across the issue.
mate. I can wait.
Nemesis was doing this last
Do you
week where he
think-
came around.
Take your time. My stuff, not in a hurry.
Nemesis
Maybe
is
some
a
ham?
guy to go to.
Plus, I
to
see
get
a cat, but I need to eat treats.
I can
Okay, you both with it. Well,
right?
well, you can read
Either
comment.
that
I can't read common. I don't know.
Scratches
Is
in my
it
colors.
is it not?
Purple horn.
Okay, meat seems to be preferred.
Hypothetically,
It's if you go down that way,
could
it's
get
literally the first building that is
here.
enterable on your
One
left,
of the
But then I also assume it would be an issue
with
of where would
the
you go
big
from
windows.
there,
the
right?
rats on the door. Why is there a rat on the door still?
Every building has a door.
I mean, even I want to follow you.
Look at painting.
I'm gonna be honest.
What's it do?
I got the paperwork. I mean,
Well, I keep forgetting how wacky this place is every time I go here.
if Nemesis is even gonna show up, I feel like
Yeah.
kind of strange when he does, but he occasionally.
Honestly, I've been waiting for the bar to open
Tell
to get
me
a drink,
your
but nobody's
facts.
there either.
Want to say something funny
Currently out.
and fucked up.
How about I help you?
People are
How about I
very
help
busy.
you?
I'm in comms, by the way.
Magpie, should I do it or shouldn't I?
Comms, by the way.
Define it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saying something funny and fucked up at the same time.
That's fine.
Anything you want to do?
So you think I should do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe of a cat.
Okay.
Honestly, just came here to relax.
It's a chill day.
That's not funny and fucked up. That's just going to cause problems.
I'm also going to tell myself. I've done the occasional other people, but generally I stick
I can't believe this.
doing it for myself because you know.
Well,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I can't believe you've done this.
What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
you told me to do it.
Yeah.
I hope I was fast enough on the draw with that.
You could talk to other tailors like Flurry or.
I asked you, I asked yes or no, and you said yes. So, ha ha ha.
Alright, I was misled.
Have a lady in front
If someone gets shot, I'm throwing a rock at you.
God, you cute.
That rock, I'll take that rock for free.
But I think if
A
you
truck?
are going to face basically start from ground zero. One thing you do, which
Oh, this
Funny
rock?
little mana rock.
No, I'm selling this rock. I'm gonna get like a stink rock. I know.
A pink rock? Where'd you get a pink rock from?
No, like a stink rock. Stinky.
Ah.
Rock that contains some stink to it. I know.
Look, a rat. I was a bit concerned because when most people say like, I don't know if I should do this trade to protect someone I love, they usually mean they're gonna fork over their life and slavery, which isn't the case. Which is
Anywhere.
that's better than most. But
Besides, it's just what I'm going to do. It has no value.
understand what a cat says. Know what it says.
It has no value.
yeah,
Even if I never got it back, it has no value.
I'm just gonna live with the fact that I can never use a right earbud anymore.
so long as this ensures your
Do
safety.
you need some headphones?
It is. That's gonna be part of my clause.
I buy like 2 or 3 times a week.
You know,
Understood.
This is gonna sound a bit weird.
It's not worth it anymore.
I was more saying if I find any headphones, I could give them to you.
In terms of like,
Alternatively, would recommend maybe take somebody to see in garage. Maybe they can fix it. I don't know.
Get myself nice and comfy.
Well, the original expensive pair I have slicks fixing, but the feeling that it's just gonna break once I get them back.
Mm.
people will find loopholes, right? So I'd say word everything out.
Gotta buy cheap and reliable.
I know.
People that make expensive stuff nowadays always make them designed to fail so they can. You have to go back to their shop and buy new ones.
Well, no, the cheap and reliable ones are the ones breaking.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Hmm.
Like after like a day or 2 they break. It's always in the same spot. In the right ear.
I have a similar issue. I always end up losing my left arm. I don't know why.
Under their watch, they have to do the best of their
Mood.
to keep us safe and happy and healthy.
So you're pulling kind of a tricky move, and instead you're gonna, what's it called? Instead of just you have to leave.
Oh, pretty ladies here.
For now, I have to go.
Oh.
But here, have a nice slice of ham.
That never
Huh?
works. You make a deal for someone to leave you alone, they're never gonna truly leave you alone.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
They'll find a way around it. They'll specify that we
Good
have
kid.
to be
Good kid.
not only protected, but happy and healthy. Then, there's not much you can look for around that won't fuck you over.
I suppose you're right. If you do not mind me, I mean, I can inquire who it is. Just vaguely. Does the name start with an O or a B? Just throwing a guess out.
In some worlds, their name starts with a name.
That is even less descriptive than a yes or a no.
Can't spill up all of my secrets before I have my baby now, can I?
I mean, yeah, but I'm just...
You.
Because I've dealt with someone very slippery and very powerful that keeps messing over people of created things with a name that begins with an O, and also an ego that begins with a B.
Hey, Magpie.
Hey, Penny.
My fiance's name begins with an L. Oscar,
Oh, stop!
Eating.
How's she doing?
Hello, Magpie Tom.
Well, that's why I'm
Oh dear.
Hey.
like a whisperer.
And I'll be okay too.
Okay, understood. I was just curious because that's a rather important person to my knowledge. So you probably are dealing with someone who own a bee. You know, if you're, I just assume if you're dealing with. If I had the option to, because the issue is I know there are heavy strings attached and consequences to me doing this, but say there would, if we're thinking of the same person that we're up against or you're up against, I'm also up against them. That came from. I would mold and dismember entirely.
I know a lot of that.
As a matter of fact, have you seen them of late? Oh. When they were doing their stuff to me, I clawed like a hole in their face.
I can't do much against them.
I'm aware. But
My magical healing source mostly in ice and water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure if doing. Okay, water's not gonna do much. Like, at all. I take it you know why?
I do. I've met them before, and
I've experienced why.
but we're both not synthetic. We're both something entirely else.
Mm.
You okay?
Entirely else is something I
Hmm.
need to know more about.
I don't know about him. I what they call a Noxian. In some cultures considered a minor deity. Noxian or water spirit. Or in some places mere elemental spirit.
Specifically because I met the alter ego and we started sharing stuff about life and such. I probably shared more than I should have because that came bit me in the back now, didn't it? But they shared details about being. Having multiple bodies, which sort of connects, right, to what I learned. But I also learned that if the lie even has a shred of truth, there's apparently a central one.
And maybe one day someone will find it. You're connected. And
the day it's
I'm
found
only a nurse about connection. And if you several
You're lucky.
if I would die and you want to connect.
What?
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
that's also
You're
the
lucky I
issue
can't
I'm
actually.
facing, 'cause as much as I'd love to cleave straight through his chest and pull out what little disheveled of a heart it would have in that body and devour it in front of his very eyes.
I think everyone's on like Second Street.
People I care for would
Probably.
the bucket.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I may pack up and go wander around a bit. It doesn't seem like right now is the best hour to be selling. Not enough people around.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little struggle.
Well, would you take 200 for the mana crystal?
Anything would happen to you, I could.
300.
And if anything were to happen to you, my friend,
250?
Fuck it, sure.
Meet in the middle. What's that?
Get the friend discount.
You can see it. Yee. Actually, I can use. I can actually use this thing because, haha, druid.
my friend
most common thing to find in Zephyr. I'm surprised that's what it was. Normally you find processed magical materials. Unprocessed stuff usually comes from outside.
Yeah, usually you find it all like refined and whatnot.
I guess that's better for you
Me
then.
too.
What's the food?
Crayons here.
No, it was Penny and Dakota.
Oh, understood.
You probably shouldn't call him that. Okay. Hey, Penny.
Fine.
I know. Just might be bad.
I don't think I'd be able to hold myself back much.
I'm gonna check out 2nd Street.
Understood.
Restrictions to be relaxed.
2 weeks. Locked in a box. Maimed.
Yeah, we fucked like crazy, so everything's a mess.
I'm gonna invite you to my house so then you can help me clean the cum.
No,
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You're
That's
first,
close.
no,
Gotta go to the
I'm
gym,
not.
though.
Hey.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oh, hey, Magpie.
Just saying greetings while passing by. Oh, he's butt shooting.
Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I just want to check up on you if I go to the gym.
Understood. How are you doing? You are doing well?
Yeah. I'm feeling great, Magpie. You know what? I feel great today.
This is good to hear.
Thank you. I'll come check up on you a bit later, alright?
Understood. Fuck, now I can't go that way for a little bit. I'll wait for him to pass by, or else it'll be awkward. See anything interesting?
Oh. No, not really. I think there's quite a few people in the gym. I think that's the only place. No one's really in the ribbon ship except Ryder and Emma.
Understood.
So, yeah, so pretty slow day today, which is good.
Slow day. Actually, I know why it's a slow day. Everyone's probably EP from the fucking Lawrence thing yesterday. That makes sense. It was like 24 hours, and I wouldn't expect people to be a little bit tired of RP.
What I've been writing down to a few people.
What?
You are one of those.
Get the fuck out of my way, bud.
Greetings.
You just need to give me the instructions then.
Well, the person who has the instructions.
They're having a talk.
Oh, understood. I will walk a different direction. Hey. Where's Penny in it?
I'm doing alright.
This is good.
Yeah, I haven't seen Nemesis this weekend, so that's a good thing.
That is good. I heard shit happened yesterday, so would suck if more shit happened yesterday. Stuff with Matthew.
So much. Oh yeah, the whole Loki
Sorry.
showed up.
Apology.
The god of whatever.
I don't know.
I have no idea how he did not just clothesline himself. It's impressive. Yeah, so that makes sense. She's on skates. Yeah, evidently Loki showed up and had some kind of honor fight with Nathaniel and Like you pulled out a machete or something and stabbed him. Have you heard anything about Nathaniel? How's he doing?
Charles said they were going to check up on them. I don't know anything beyond that. My extent of knowledge is Skipper's very long ramble of what happened yesterday. I ended up accidentally sleeping in because I was up all night doing taxes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, taxes. That sounds exciting.
Thanks.
You're a very good friend. I appreciate you.
Oh, understood. Is there something I should be worried about? I don't know.
No, just I want you to know that.
People don't say that if they're not things to be concerned about.
Isn't there always something to be concerned about with me? I'm Kiwi. I get into all sorts of trouble.
Oh. Does not change the facts.
I'm gonna keep walking around.
Understood. Something is definitely up with them.
I seem to know you. I've never seen them before.
They are my mother's partner. They are also a tailor. They've made me a couple of coats and the patch-up jobs on my stuff. Very good. But normally they're a lot more chipper, which has me worried. Especially the "you're a good friend" thing. People usually say that before they're going to go do something stupid.
Do you want me to keep an eye on them, or let them do them?
I don't know. If you want to, but if it interferes with your duties looking after the street, then you don't have to.
It's sort of the contrary. If they're gonna... something crazy is gonna happen, it's gonna happen here, then it sort of becomes our business.
Fair enough. Might be a good idea. Said they were meeting with someone, but didn't want to say who. So it might be a good idea to keep an eye out.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out then. Hey.
Meeting.
Yeah, so I missed all of that too.
Did anyone explain what happened to you, or was like an explanation?
Yeah, no. Last thing I saw, they were running away after,
Yeah, no, I think you mean 24.
crazy shit, and then...
Dumbass.
And then I got back, and,
Sorry, doing. I would have punched it, but my arm decided to go away.
Hey, Aiden, do we still have permission to kill the pigeon if it attacks one of us?
You can make squab.
Alright, what if it attacked me and ran off? Can I hunt it down and slice it into two? Alright. Got it. Alright, sorry, I need to get permission before
That's
I
understandable.
did something. You're a great friend. Let me go find a pigeon.
Are you gonna make squab?
I am not eating that.
Understandable. I've heard that it is
It's a whole-
good food. I've not tried it yet.
Yeah, but it's the whole food chain thing. And if it's eating stuff around here on the streets,
Oh, fair point.
I'm sure it's not gonna put that in my body.
That's smart. I always forget about good food quality. I don't have to worry about that as much.
Yeah. True.
Anyways, good fucking hunting. Oh.
Ah, thank you. I'm probably not going to. It was more of an empty threat.
Understood. Good luck in not hunting then.
Just in case the pigeon understands me. Though it's, weird that we've been getting pigeons, like, consistently now. It's not the same one because Asmo ate it yesterday. Oh yeah, that happened too. Asmo ate a pigeon.
That seems accurate. I think he'd do.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point.
I think Asmo's
Hey,
like
Asmo, are you on comms?
Oh, fuck. Opticos.
Oh, well. What?
Opticos.
What's up, Penny?
Nothing much. What's up? Oh my god.
We're just back from a little outing. It's fine.
Came back from a little mission.
Hey, Penny.
Yeah, hey.
Marcus needs some
Good job. Y'all did great.
Yeah, too much blood. You know, it happens to the best of us. You know. At least you didn't lose your head permanently.
We went and helped Marcus with this thing. Got into a little bit of a scuffle. We're mostly fine.
He almost
No
lost his
major
head,
injuries.
but it's back on.
Oh yeah, except for Marcus who lost his head. It's fine.
It comes off?
Shut the fuck up!
Stop trying to talk.
Don't worry about it. It's alright.
Take him to the doctors, please.
Sicko. I'm gonna follow Opticus around.
Yes, feel free to. Just be careful and stay out of sight.
One of Magpie's friends is also acting weird, and she just walked off with them, so I'm gonna see what's up with that.
Okay. Call for backup if you need it.
Yeah, of course.
Good afternoon. Hello, March.
You know, there's something really funny about me saying that gods don't like me, and then me just fluxing into another block of road.
I'm not
I can introduce you to Loki.
Huh?
She was the thing.
I actually just realized that was in really poor taste. And I'll just acknowledge that. That was in poor taste.
Calling Loki a horse fucker?
No, saying that I could introduce you to Loki since gods hate you.
What do you mean? It was yesterday. I called him a horse fucker, and I think he was about to stab me and then decided against it.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
get
really
along
not
with
keeping
most
up with
gods.
the conversation.
Horse.
Yeah, anyway.
Intercourse.
Fighting with powerful entities. I think I just, at this point, I just don't put up with, egotists. I think that's probably it. There is one entity who I think I'm on the good side.
Not a concerning thing to fix.
What can we work on?
You've made a friend!
I guess.
Your body is already tough enough. I just threw some of my best blows and you withstood them.
I'm like 50-50 onwards. Greetings! Oh. Well, at least it's on the
Save that
concrete.
You save that for shitty people's heads, not the ground.
Oh, he's Andrew unit.
Malleus, that'd be funny.
So, we just need to train your mental fortitude. You got fighting down.
Yeah.
It's almost magical how you move.
Yeah.
Focus on more of your mental.
Right.
You can calm it during fight situation.
He's back there. He's being looked at by our best, alright? You know it. Keep so calm. I know you care about him.
The most I have is
yeah, I mean,
bruises and a slightly
Yeah.
twisted ankle from sliding down those. I'm honestly really
Hey,
I've
Scotty.
never been this sore in my life, and I feel like I'm walking on stilts.
Yeah.
Doing alright.
Because
I
I
got
am
you.
a book
I
nerd.
got
This is
I
good.
never ran that far that I did
So, because-
yesterday.
I know.
in a
I
month, let alone
observed him as well.
span of
What
an hour.
brings them here, but
So,
Gotcha. Well,
I'm
usually in
shocked I'm
wars,
moving
there's always there's always plans where we gotta keep moving
Silliness.
forward. We don't have to distract ourselves
Yeah.
of enemies, like less fighting, more getting
Oh,
to
well,
the
no,
final destination
Skipper
to save
was
the
there
rest
just
of our
helping us.
strength for the final assault, which we're
exactly.
not
Like I was ready to
Angelica,
like
an
I was expecting
angel
the final fight to be an
I
actual
think
like big
the,
confrontation of a bunch of us and a
white
bunch of them,
and
and I could sit in the
pink
back lanes and snipe.
with
Oh, is
the,
that the
I
designation?
sprint
What is it?
dodging boulders for a
Yes,
solid
the one
near
that
hour,
we
and then
checked
proceed
in
to lose
yeah.
my mind
yesterday
without actually
afternoon.
helping
I
anyone.
was told of this.
I probably
Uh,
honestly,
And,
in hindsight's 2020, but I
the,
shouldn't have attended the final fight. I don't think I was helpful. But I don't
apartment
think anyone knew
for
what
the
was
person
coming.
that they have been staying
you
with.
still helped as you could for your
Thanasan?
part, but
He said they
it's
were
good
comfortable
regardless
with us
for much
bringing
which
them.
you can do with your own capabilities.
There they are now.
Yeah, well,
Comfortable
you were
with
impressive as well.
bringing them should we ever see them
Good
again.
work.
I do what I
It
can.
seems
I
to
mean,
be
I
a
do what I can, and I
reoccurring
don't show any mercy to those
for the
for
time.
well, that brings
From
damage
what
to
Skipper
our
was
attachment,
saying,
so I
sounded
do
like
what
they
I can.
were doing
Slow
drugs or
down the
something.
first
I
time.
don't know.
The things in the Warrens, they aren't really, you know, like us, so they're more constructs than people. Like, not even,
Then
I don't even know if they're
Then I don't have to be.
so.
Then I don't have to feel.
I mean,
And
I
you
slept in yesterday. I was up all night writing, doing papers and stuff, paperwork.
was almost expecting to see you when I
More like a
arrived.
robot than even a
You always say
synthetic,
hello.
Apologies.
It's a little sad.
I try not to miss work because stuff usually happens when I'm out.
Yeah, you just don't think. Well, you just think of the.
Hopefully the rest did you well. You are feeling
I guess the point or the final
refreshed.
assault, really, or the
Energized.
plan, most importantly.
Probably. I know.
That's pretty much how you do it, but...
Bruce so often
Yeah,
I
now I
get a
have
little
my
lazy
regular
and I
problems to
sleep
deal
in a
with,
little bit longer
but
than
I'm
I
glad
should.
that stuff's
Hmm.
going
But sometimes
Hey,
it
you
is
dealt
so
with a
comfortable.
smaller problem, so it doesn't expand to a big one.
I mean, I
Hmm.
feel like worldwide madness is kind of a big problem, but...
It's kind of hard to
It is,
avoid
but
work
we
when I
don't
live,
know-
like,
we don't-
right
we
behind the
dealt
desk.
with it in a different realm, so they wouldn't have to deal with it. Does that make sense?
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I think Skipper noticed that I was asleep and moved me into the back room.
I tried to help.
Because I wasn't there when I went to sleep.
I did it. That's the least I can do, so...
How did you hear the call?
It's very nice of
Or
them.
did a friend let you know that shit's happening in the Warrens? They wouldn't.
Well, I'm friends with some of the people that run the Warrens,
Big flex.
so
Okay.
I go down there every so often.
Well, it's very
When I
nice of
know
them.
shit's going down, I'm like, okay, I'll go see what I can do to help. Plus, it helps me get some frustrations out.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been in a war. But
No.
I felt good regardless.
I'm going to have to throw something at Aiden. They said it was going to be a chill day. And then Optical shows up immediately.
Okay, it worked. I mean, we were able
I'm usually
to
the one
keep...
doing the thinking rather than the fighting, so...
You jinxed it.
Yeah, I mean, there's ever wrong. There's always a good mix of thinking and fighting at the same time, as long as it works in a stable manner, like it has from the start to the end.
You know, we probably
From our
shouldn't be
planning by
standing
far.
here in the tunnel, you know. Probably not the
Beep,
best
beep.
idea. Just in case a car comes by. Does not happen often, but it is the moment that you think it will not happen that it will come happen.
Sometimes
well,
cars
yes,
show
this
up.
is a
It's
street.
like once in a while.
I still remember when...
We really should put on a sidewalk in here, because what if someone is caught in the middle of this? Like, you can't really argue like.
Aren't
Also,
these
you're
technically
slave.
sidewalks? I know.
Those slim things, no.
I still remember when they finally.
Sidewalks?
I don't consider those little. Those are curbs, not sidewalks.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hello.
All's good. Pigeon.
I like pigeons.
I don't know why people have such problems with it's just a pigeon, you know? I know, he's great, he's a little guy.
It's probably. Oh, there we go. Meetings.
Alright.
Oh well.
Hey, you got your arm back.
Nuh-uh.
You are functional.
Uh-huh. Yeah, rappers. Wait, you got...
We have a tiny rule around here about teleporting around makes people very nervous. If you could maybe not do that, we would appreciate that. That made my heart jump out of my chest.
If you could, please. They're cool. I'd listen to them.
Look, you know what? Hold on.
Thank you. Would appreciate it.
Okay, you know
Please.
what's here? Here, look at this. Here's a neat trick. Here's a neat trick.
Meetings.
Go! Bird! That's way.
And it's a bird.
Down there, there, that way. Down that way. Bird! Bird! Oh, no, don't go
I don't know much about it.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
Oh.
The cat loses. It doesn't deserve to return to the inn.
They're fighting.
I mean, I don't have much of a problem with the bird. Unless you're talking about it shitting on stuff. If it shot on you, then I don't know.
Oh my god!
Think I should do anything?
Oh, are you talking about something upstairs?
You know what? You know what?
Like in the corporate area?
It makes a beautiful.
Understood, I'm aware of that. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm glad you're.
I'm aware of that.
I'm really, really sore from sprinting a marathon up a mountain and down a mountain.
Thank you for letting me know, though.
I am pumping, man. The wars, dude. Why can't there be wars in like flat grasslands or like a nice?
I mean that's. Because that would be too boring. Like, no, flat grasslands are supposed to be where you're supposed to have what battles because it's
No,
like
we had to go up and down sheer cliffs.
Apologies for them.
Boulders, like one of those boulders. I felt it just whiz past.
The
my
tall
leg,
one.
And that boulder must have weighed 200 pounds. If that hit my leg would have been gone. And
I think they're a good person. They don't really talk, but they helped with the locating of Pete that one time they went missing.
I don't know, something madness, something.
As long as they're teleporting around.
Okay.
Whatever it is. La maçon.
It doesn't, fire extinguishers don't really, like, you know.
Don't worry, you're not getting blasted.
No,
You
but
are.
they're funny to hit. Look,
How's
I wish I
things?
had people with a fire extinguisher when I went mad instead of when
Things are good.
I'm so mad about that.
Oh my god, no! No, I am already dead! No!
Is Skip doing okay? They were a little distressed yesterday.
They were a bit stressed out, but they're otherwise fine.
Yes, hello there.
Good.
Hello there.
Oh god.
I think he's.
Is he okay?
Oh shit, is that man dead?
Motion to someone. Yeah, I'm good. Hey,
Oh no, he's perfectly alive. Never mind.
That man was down there.
Pardon me.
No, I'm good. I'm
We'll
good. Look,
talk in a bit.
Wonderful.
Okay,
I almost
right.
left you.
Understood.
Hey,
So do you just
Stick with the baby man. Fucking Christ.
I wanted to make sure you were alive.
So Carolina is good? Or no?
I'm good, thanks.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Right. But yeah, no, you're alright.
Understood. Would you sigh?
Alright, I'm getting a drink.
Heard you sigh.
Did what?
So wanted to check.
Oh, no. I just... Cupcake Son is very... Oh, nice.
Hmm.
This is what I was saying. So, the moment you do not think a car will come by, a car will come by.
I remember when, like, they first fixed the road here, and a car came by and it hit a blind girl. Because no one thought to tell her to get out of the way.
No,
She was kind of an
I
asshole,
was
though,
there.
so I think it worked out.
Well, I don't think that necessarily means that they deserved it, but...
Hmm.
Anyways, no, cupcakes, they are nice, but they just... all
That's
of them
understandable.
Just, makes my skin crawl. I tried to, not say or do anything about it, but, you know, walk around a corner and suddenly, woof, a cupcake, suddenly, very scary.
Hmm. Good on you for at least trying to tolerate the presence, even if it makes you really uncomfortable.
What's that?
Greetings.
What happened? Is that from... Did you go with them?
Forest. Yeah.
Need to be careful.
Is it bad injury or
I'm not that
just small?
injured.
Listen.
It's not that bad.
Also, you can wear clothes again.
Yeah,
That's both broken.
I can.
Hi, friend.
Not today.
Oh.
Not
Let me know if you need anything.
Is he gonna be okay?
Take it easy.
None of my friends to die.
I know. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live forever. Hmm. Hope he's okay. A moment. Alright, we're good.
Back down, you're floating.
The fox got mad at me. Anyways. Can I pet you? I think it was a yes. Good cat. It's a very friendly cat. Someone probably owns it.
I think so, yeah. I don't know what their name is, but, one of the people from the Whisperers was saying that, they have been watching over them or something. Don't really know.
Understood. We'll have to keep an eye out for this one. To get food. Cats are really nice. Used to have one, but I don't know where it went.
Cats are very nice.
Had one that was called CV, because it looked kind of like my brother, back when he was going by Evie.
Love being in the same boat. Very cool. I love that people look at us like...
You've been a friend!
Very cool.
It's great, right?
Hi. Hold on.
One day I want to learn how to walk on walls. That'd be cool. I've seen people do it.
I asked Gurigari-san how to do this. Because they know how to do this, right? I asked them, and they tell me that... well, how did she put it? She says things in her way of saying them, but... I don't know what you're...
He's saying it's his foot spikes.
Yeah, but you're damaging the... Yeah, you're leaving little holes everywhere. What the heck?
Listen.
Somebody's gonna have to fix that eventually. Yeah, no, you should not do that.
What are you saying?
She says it in her very, Kurigari-like way. Oh, I guess they're okay. She says, your vessel is not...
It's just shot a gun at the pigeon. That's in the ripping ship.
Oh, gosh. What is... Good time.
Let me sit. I'll check up on them. Make you feel like, you know.
Okay. Wow.
One day you'll be able to express this point.
We're letting Marcus get some rest. He deserves after what he's been through, for sure.
Understood.
Oh, yes, definitely. Just
Have a good rest.
rest
Let me know
well,
if you need anything. I have the keys to his room.
Eat plenty of good food and sleep. Sleep lots. What is it? The
Checking on Liberty.
time there is gunshots. It is at the ripping ship.
I think it's where people tend to be the angriest. Because, like, their friends get hurt and then they go there. Maybe? I don't know. It's like anger pollution.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But,
You need to figure out how to invent a... like a vent that removes anger. I guess we have a therapist, so that's sort of like that.
you can do that.
I don't know.
Therapist. I talked to a therapist once. It did not really help much. Actually, I've talked to them a few times, but I don't know. I suppose they helped me to think about my problems when I really didn't want to. Which I suppose is sort of a good thing, but also, I don't know. They're always asking like, oh, but how do you feel about, you know, what happened? And, you know, do you feel it stops you from getting through your day-to-day life? And I simply tell them, yes, of course. My day-to-day life is gone. Now I am doing all these strange things, and it's not good. And they're like, well, you must learn to live with where you Magpie, step to the side.
Apologies.
I don't know. I know they were trying to help, but it never felt like they were helping. I just felt worse about it all.
I know seeing one helped skip her sibling unit at least somewhat. Or, well, they talked to Canicus. Canicus says they're a therapist. Licensed anyways, but I don't know if that's technically a therapist if you're friends with them. Apparently? I don't know. He's like a lot of doctors. He's a doctor machine.
A doctor machine. I see.
I haven't seen Canicus in a while, so I hope they're okay.
Where is everyone at? Oro-san, are you also here? Are you there because you are injured, or are you checking up on things?
Greetings!
Take your time, then. Things are quiet for them.
Oh. Hey, Magpie. Ash kissed me on the face again. I'm gay.
Understood.
I'm homosexual.
Going to hit you with emotional roller coaster. Opticos was just here and they talked to Kiwi for some fucking reason.
Oh, great! Fucking fantastic!
I don't know if they're
Good
still here.
news! Why?
I know.
I guess you said for some reason. You don't know. Okay.
Just 90% chocolate.
Just wanted to let you know that he was here and might still be here, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Have you seen Kiwi since? Or...
I saw them walk down and I tried to say hi to them, but then they just sort of continued walking. I think they were crying? I don't know.
Oh god, okay.
They refused to tell me anything when I tried to ask them before they talked to them. So, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Hopefully it's nothing. It's just, normal. I don't know what would be normal about talking about this. I don't know, maybe just like, Coral, like, oh, I can just talk to this motherfucker. I don't know.
She's so stressed about it.
Okay, good enough. Thank you. Been doing okay today so far?
I've been doing well. I'm gonna throw a newspaper like a rock at Aiden because they said it's gonna be a chill day and then he showed up. So, you know, he jinxed it.
Yeah, that's fair. He's talking to Toronto on the corner if you want to go do that now.
I'm gonna wait till he's not, like, busy or on duty in case I throw a rock at him and knock him out. I probably shouldn't throw a rock. I should throw something softer.
Throw a pillow.
Oh yeah, good pillows. Don't want it to get in the rain. Thanks!
That's fair. We could talk him to come into the inn and then throw a pillow.
What about throwing up in the inn? Do I need to clean something?
No. Throwing pillows.
Oh, throwing pillows. Those pillows better not break and put feathers all over the place. Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you about knife roulette.
Ooh, go ahead.
Okay, you get a bunch of plastic cups, okay? You stick a knife facing upwards in one of them, then you smack down on them. And if you get the knife, you lose. However, we could play this together.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
We're like, yeah,
Can we do
exactly.
knife? Okay, listen. I'm still mentally recovering from everything that happened in the Warrens. For reference, that scream everyone heard globally, I was right next to the thing that did it.
Yeah, everyone heard that?
That must have hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that because Kanto got high, but like so high that everyone got high.
No, that was real.
Oh.
That was completely real.
Wait, can that happen? I don't know. Wait.
I don't know.
The robot was
that
also high.
scream-
But they couldn't find malware. Maybe Kanto got them high too.
Don't know
That
if
scream
no,
was
Am I still high?
Sorry, not the robot. The synthetic.
completely that was completely real from everything that happened in the Warrens, from an evil hand with only 3 fingers, including a thumb.
Oh, so I got that.
In a dungeon.
Okay.
That wasn't in fact a dungeon in Dragonspire, but an entire 6-kilometer woodland forest.
Oh.
Huh.
I have no idea how the Warrens works. That's not the only large forest area I've seen down there. What? What?
Eli!
So, the TLDR would be, that fire that was making everyone go crazy was from the Warrens, and it was starting to spread from the Warrens because an evil severed hand was gaining a bit too much power, so we went and killed the evil hand.
Understood.
And then the evil hand went like, and everyone heard it.
Does that
when
mean
it
that
was
there's no
killed.
more fire?
Yes.
I'm not gonna touch it in the first place.
God, I
though.
want to touch it!
No,
I want to, I can't. Listen, I made a prayer.
Okay, listen.
I made a prayer
have
to
to
the
underst-
universe for maybe 10 minutes, and maybe it worked. Maybe
You have
it worked, but I'll never know.
You gotta
You have to
understand
prayer.
that that fire still technically does. You gotta understand, but it's the real version of the fire, and so it's worse. And as in, if you get exposed to it, you either go completely insane, or it's with you catatonically for the rest of your life.
Oh no, a fire with me, catatonically for the rest of my life. I'm so mad about this. I'm gonna go walk
okay.
off and try to find it. Alright, here I go.
So,
I have to put out so many
it's
fires.
not here.
Well, yeah.
By the way,
I'm gonna find it.
it's not here. I think you've seen Caroline
Yeah,
before.
I'll find it naturally at some point.
Purple merchant, kind of thin, a little bit old, wears a mask.
Eli, there's a fire that I
Over the
think
face.
I
I think they sold me an artifact of some sort.
Action figure?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's like
I bought like
like
12 of his action figures.
It's like a golden mask.
So, if you saw... Yeah.
My little thing.
Oh! I saw him selling that. It was weird. Whenever you put it on someone's face, they would like strike a pose. But, he's got that in his head. The thing in the Warrens is kind of like a diet version of that, right? To an extent. It's like a weird it is this, but it isn't this kind of thing. The thing he has is the real deal, because he is one of the cursed people born with the flame in his head from his homeland. And that one is kind of with you, like, forever. The stuff you got from Dragonspire you could get rid of. He is going to need a god to sever it from him. Because the scary fire in your head is a god.
Fucking
that wants you to
gods,
just
man.
destroy everything. Yeah, whenever he gets life threatened or too overwhelmed, like, you know how I just sort of shut down? Imagine if instead of me shutting down, I started shooting fire uncontrollably from my eyes, and then if you got hit by too much of this fire, you would also subsequently go crazy and develop the fire.
Understood. So if I see someone with fire shooting out of the eyes, don't touch.
Stay away from the fire completely. Like, avoid all contact with it. You might have seen people who
Thanks for your
venture down
time,
to the Warrens and go kooky crazy with the fire. Avoid it. Don't, like, barely touch it.
You're forgetting the funny
Luckily,
word.
Llewellyn is the only... Yeah, luckily Llewellyn's the only one with it. She's the only one I've met from his homeland. Oh, that orc
Can you put up
guy,
season 9?
the green one. Jason? Please, please, please. Oh, sorry.
Understood.
Avoid the fire, please.
Thank you.
But that orc guy, I think what's his name, Jameson? You might have met the fellow. He comes down here.
No. I only know 2 orcs.
He sits usually there. He's friends with Riel.
Is he the one that wears the leather jacket?
He's kind of got like a... I think...
Is he
orc, so green. That's the easiest
Is
descriptor
he
I
only
can bring. He's from
other orc aside from the 2 that live?
Yeah, dude's from an dude's from an alternate version of that place that has Faerun. Oh, hello. Oh, didn't I have this last I saw you?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I did, but it's a gauntlet brace to keep me safe. How you doing? But yeah, that dude turns out he's from that place, but different. And also combined with Faerun. That's good to hear. It's, which he went in and was one of the only people possible to... Dealer likes... What do you mean by that? I mean, I remember the little brief talk we had when I met you, like, last week, but, I might need my catching up. Mal? Who's that? Ain't that a bad thing? Oh, it's like a code name. It's like good things having bad names,
that
or do
drug
you
dealer.
have... Yeah, I was asking, like, who's your dealer? And they said malware, and I was like, what is that, like, do you have the malware thing? Or
It's
is
like
that
what
like
they're selling.
Is it like a good person with a nickname?
Malware is the drug.
If it's a nickname, it would make sense. Oh! Oh! Oh. Ah, I see. I mean, I'm also confused how it works for me, and how it works on people in general, but I'm extra confused on how it works for synths. With magic, there's a certain huge realm of, like, unexplainable stuff that goes down, and I can kind of gloss over the unexplainable stuff.
Nope.
I mean, it's probably not gonna work unless it's, like, magic. What do I do with this? Again, powder is, like, magical to an extent, so, like, I don't know. I'm a pile of rocks. I don't have, like...
Do not respect
coding.
Us.
Or whatever it is.
Step
Binary? Is that the stuff? But some of the people I meet who are synthetic say they're non-binary. But that's confusing, because don't they, like, run on that stuff?
It is... words, same words for different things. No.
So... Oh, that's confusing.
I do not do drugs.
That is... Oh, why do people adopt the same word for so many different things? It confuses me.
Common is a language. Or, it is the language ever, that is
I'm
the
having
saying.
to help... Yeah, I'm having to help teach someone vaguely common, and I've given them a little translator device for now.
Hi, Peep. Hi, Magpie.
Greetings, Hanan.
Oh, you're rocking that weapon on your back.
Greetings.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Again, thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah. What do you mean?
Why are you on the ground?
I suppose...
Zorla? Yeah, she's...
I mean, I thought malware was like the stuff you get on a computer that's like super bad and breaks it.
No problem.
So I assumed that malware on like a person that is essentially like a living computer would be the term. Would probably also.
We're trying to explain, or they're trying to explain. Well, they're trying to explain synth drugs to people.
So if you get the thing that's like bad, but not too bad, it's good. I think I get the picture now. Or get it enough to, say I get it.
Well, you have fun with this conversation.
I mean, I think we went over everything we pretty much need to by now. I think I got the picture. But yeah, if you thought Skip was insane for fire, the fire will make them insane. Don't let them touch it. Ah, hello. I mean, yeah, I know that to an extent. Ah. So it's like how actual drugs like go to your brain, and there's like a thing that's like good chemical in the brain, and it's like the drug goes that makes more good chemical, but like fucking in like more objective terms.
I think
I
this
suppose
is
that makes sense.
also roughly how flavor sticks work, just different triggers for different things. I guess that makes them technically also drugs, even though they're less.
I see.
They don't get you high, they just make you taste things. Or experience flavor.
Yeah. Ah, right. Still don't know what that. I mean, like heavy duty lifting, like you get success from like building a thing, or like. At the root up, because I don't want to. I mean, I was built with a clear purpose in mind, which is, kill. So like, most synths I'll bet are like made for things that are kind of messed up, kind of like how I was made for something messed up. So I'm assuming it might be something a bit more messed up, like you also, no, we established in the same boat you weren't made for killing, I think, last week.
I think most synths are made for things that people don't really want to do.
There.
Like, I was built to collect scrap and sell it, because my administrator was kind of sick.
How old is he?
Okay, 5?
I'm almost 9.
I tried to
Give me like
explain
a
sex to him, he doesn't get it.
And 5 days.
9?
Oh, 9.
Yeah,
I was
almost
off by.
9.
I was way off. I thought you were like
Yeah,
5.
that's what I'm saying. I'm a big boy.
What? You right? Yeah, he's a
huge boy, even.
He was made. Right. He's not made of metal, so I just it didn't pass my mind.
Oh damn! Yeah. Baby, little baby, little thing, little beast.
I think they're technically older than that. Because I'm pretty sure I saw them before 3 weeks, but I'm assuming you are not the same person.
I mean, like, I don't know how age works really for us. Oh, it's good.
Age is
I don't know how
confusing
age
for
works
synthetics.
because, like, yeah.
This unit
I
is
think the
currently around 2 years old.
If we're to judge it off of 1 human year in mental age, I think these things cannot be compared, as we are developed with much different things. Like, people and brains and stuff have a biological wire to want to do this and want to do that, because they got skin, or flesh, or this, or that. I was almost killed because they because I was made just like that. That's my harrowing backstory for you. And synthetics and created life forms do not have some of those things. Therefore, on an inherent level, we don't think in a similar fashion. Like a person would be irrationally scared of poison or things like this, and that. However, I'm not scared of poison because that doesn't work. How does that? Oh, right. I never got a process of like getting upgrades and such because that's I don't think that's possible. I can lose limbs, but like they grow back. Yeah.
The only one
Do you have?
I mean,
I always make your head feel funny when you
You
get.
have the
you get
space
this
in your
assault.
chassis for more.
The only thing I've gotten which is like an upgrade, which isn't even an upgrade, is just this.
Well, I guess it depends on what
And
you're
it'd allow
using.
me
'Cause
to
there
do
might be
such
newer stuff that you
glorious
can replace the old
things
stuff
as
with
see
and
and-
get a couple new ones. So.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Would say kind of. How are you gonna get money though?
Actually, now that I think of it, would you be technically stronger or weaker than a person because, steel and metal?
Do you mean, like, lifting capacity, or?
I feel like most, synthetics are probably stronger than most people, because if you get punched by a person, it's like, ow! But, hello, you little beast, you!
I mean,
if you get
I'm kind of
punched by metal,
just a little stronger than a standard human, but that's because I come from a higher gravity planet.
I am built to lift things. I'm very strong.
I've
I'll
heard
keep
so
strong,
many
though.
things about how you operate, and not to sound offensive in any way, but I'm thoroughly confused. But synthetic, not synthetic, this, that, is it a hot? I don't know.
Well, it depends. Well, living beings like myself, we don't necessarily upgrade unless we get implants. Which then, living, it's along the
I might be
lines
thinking
of
of a different person,
synthetic
actually.
muscles and stuff. A lot of people, it does seem a lot of people think I am synthetic because of my voice, but it's just routed through a translator because nobody would understand my language. Understandable.
Oh, I mean, I got a friend who doesn't speak common, and we're, I mean, I know how upgrades work, but I've got a friend, doesn't speak common, and what we're doing is we're teaching them common, and for now we've bought a translator device, and kind of using it as, like, learning wheels. So eventually, once they know how to properly speak common, they can take off the device and not need to keep it charged with, like, magic and stuff.
I'm slowly working on it. I've been here for 2 years, so I have the time to learn now, so. Generally, artificial beings are stronger than fleshy because it depends on if they have limiters, though. Because they can have either physical or programmed limiter to make them the same strength as a human.
Also depends on how they're built.
Ah.
Some might be really small or not built
And the
for
power source.
a big thing.
Would you
If
need
they
like
don't
a
have the
different
power to fully
body for that, or do you just need to buy like a better battery? Because I look at technology
Better
things,
battery,
and
probably.
usually like the bad things are large, but then the good things are smaller. If that makes sense. Like I thought it'd be the stronger the thing is, the bigger the thing is. But like I've seen batteries and stuff, and I've seen
You
smaller
replace your
ones
battery
hold more
with
than the larger
with
ones.
a micro reactor.
Has Peep stuck you here?
Yes.
You need help.
We're discussing
It would be
something,
expensive.
so
I don't know
it's
where
kind
you
of cool.
find a 0-point reactor, but I mean.
Oh, okay, cool.
it's
Alright,
something
fine.
that
What are you
we
going to
can
say
buy.
this discussion? Talk about your personal experiences as a synthetic?
That is sadly stuff
Would
I
you like to
can't
get
share.
stuck in the flight paper?
Yeah, give me stuck in that glue trap.
Okay.
Alright.
Think of it this way. If you had gone through
You're not in the
everything
glue trap, you can't leave.
be alive.
No.
Exactly.
Sorry for
I would
picking
have
you up.
died.
But some of the things I've experienced are because I was a
We are
synth.
surprisingly sturdy.
Dude, I've had
We
the
just
entirety of my
all
head
like-
blown off, except for like this bit. I've had like a minigun straight to the eye. I've been like punched through the chest. Pretty common. Dude, I like twice. I've had this ripped off. I've had that ripped off. I've had these ripped off.
Yeah. Well, my old chassis died, but it was because of scrappers, so maybe I wouldn't have gone through that because organics don't have to deal with
Maybe.
scrappers as much unless they have
I mean,
augments and
even
stuff.
then, I haven't had to deal with scrappers or partially people after this. But I've had to deal with other things that I just also happen to go through. Not because I'm this, but because I'm, you know.
Shit, wait, yeah. I fucking.
Fuck, I gotta go. Shit.
Oh, maybe we just wouldn't be in the positions we are if we were organic. Like, we'd be more careful.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'll probably get shot in the head less.
Probably.
You're not gonna get yelled
Maybe.
at. We're all friends here.
Do you two feel pain?
I mean, you've
at
only
all?
got 3 weeks of
That sounds
Physical
demeaning,
pain?
but you know.
You do? Okay. Yeah, so then you can kind of understand a little
I
bit.
still don't know what
it's
that
like to
means.
be a biological.
We've tried to explain it
We
to him.
obviously
It just
don't
doesn't
want to
work.
be hurting. So.
I said nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do our best to avoid injury.
I don't see a donkey anywhere, you deluded old man.
And people that, don't have a way of coming back from dying tend to work harder at not
Guess who
dying.
made that? Guess who?
Way of coming back.
Yeah.
Guess what?
I mean, some synthetics, or a lot of synthetics don't come back after dying either.
This fella right here. This fella right
Well,
here.
You don't get
the death
afterlife.
is
Where
different.
is he? Where is he? Hold on. I can find him.
We just stop.
We don't know that. We don't
That one was
know that. Wait, you talked to Synth God? That's an afterlife?
I was contacted by one, I think, when I prayed and asked a question.
If there turns out to be an afterlife, then I will come back here if I die.
Okay, I'm not gonna question that.
I asked.
Then I'll
You
probably
just have
go
to go
back.
hang out in the afterlife and make hell meat wreck.
Okay.
Talk to you.
So even if there isn't an afterlife, we're making one with black dragon hookers.
There's an artificial god of
Technology and
Multiple
information.
versions of afterlives.
No.
I prayed
All I
once
know is
and I
I don't
asked
have
a
soul.
few
Talk
questions.
about afterlives.
I went
Okay.
in,
I started praying, and I asked
two simple questions. One, if you as a god come across another
No,
god
we're
of the
talking
same
about,
thing,
like,
do you
death,
guys like
actually.
fight, or do you become like co-workers,
I've
or do you
been
become like friends, or enemies, or rivals? And the other question was, does every religious person get a superpower? Because every religious person I've met has a power of some kind. They're all like paladins and such. And I got my questions answered by like 3 different gods that day, which kind of scared me,
Visit Eva's place.
as I kept taking naps and then getting awakened by a voice speaking to me.
I mean, Sakota's a religious person. Their abilities are completely unrelated.
What?
One time I got a lot of like images of frogs shaking their head in my head.
Oh, I also just said hi to like any god that was listening earlier this day, and when I was sleeping on Phoenix's sofa, I was awakened to Fortuna, the god of luck, or whatever, talking to me, which was pretty crazy, but like I kind of expected it. After just randomly praying, brought 3 different separate entities to talk. I didn't see them; it was all disembodied voices.
Sounds are weird.
It could also be considered schizophrenia, but God is one word to say it.
That's right, that's true. That's a good point. Maybe you should talk to Hater.
What?
Are you?
Well, I mean, I'm not denouncing that gods exist because I've seen people gain superpowers just from
Well, yeah, but
worshiping
you
God.
came up and
So,
just
like-
called them schizophrenic. It's kind of weird.
Goodbye.
He sounds
What
like
an
he
asshole.
smokes an unhealthy amount.
To be fair, it's kind of funny to just run up and call people schizophrenic.
Sometimes I felt that way, and I have hallucinated, but it turns out they were all linked to actual things happening. Like, I thought I was just going bog standard crazy, but no, I went to the Warrens once. That was the cause for the hallucinations I had. I went to the Warrens once.
Oh. Well, I've learned a valuable lesson. Don't go to the Warrens.
It's fine,
Don't go to the Warrens. It was like that.
Unless you want to be
remember that madness
diagnosed with
thing. I went to the
Yeah,
Warrens like once, and I started like hallucinating at one point for a day. And a couple of weeks ago, I also started seeing stuff in my dreams. And then after that, I went down there and we all killed the thing. And then it did, you know, the rah, and everyone heard it. Being right next to it in the same room didn't make it any better, especially because it was all dungeony. And the acoustics
Why
were
would
like...
why would that make it better? No, I didn't think that at all. You're right next to a thing that everybody could fucking hear, or a lot of people could hear. I don't know.
I mean, I know the acoustics of Dragonspire and the Warrens are not good because it's all a castle, right? But like, that was like a forest. That was like a dungeon.
Did we not see